What's up, guys? Welcome back here to my first weekly live stream of 2020. Sorry for the video quality. It's on my laptop, so it's gonna be that, and try to work on that for the next coming weeks. But we're here. We're gonna be doing this every single Wednesday from about 4 p.m. to 4:30, just a half hour. We're gonna do about six topics per week that we're gonna discuss, and they're just about theme park news for a week, about 5 minutes each. Obviously, that's just an estimate. If there's a lot of people in here, people come in and ask questions, then we will definitely go ahead and well, adjust that and I'll obviously answer people's questions because we're here to engage in a conversation on this lovely live stream. So welcome and thank you for joining for whoever is joining and awesome. Please thank you. Please subscribe to this channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and definitely want to try to get the word out so we get a big massive amount of people here. So if you could, even if you're watching this later, if you share this video to your social media sites, that would be fantastic and it would really help a lot. I want to thank you to all 562 subscribers that have subscribed to me that I currently have right now. So the topics for today are going to be Rise of the Resistance. Um, Let me double check here. Rise of the Resistance. Singular Pets spring opening confirmed by Universal. SeaWorld San Diego's Emperor in 2021 edition. Avengers Campus. West Coast Racers. Knott's Berry Tales on the 100th anniversary. Oh, and that's it. So let's start with Rise of the Resistance. This is mainly a question for you. And yes, we got to about 2 minutes already. And since I've done a lot of recent videos on Rise of the Resistance, I'm going to just kind of make this one short and keep it within about a 3 minute mark. Um, from this 2 minute mark to 5 minute mark right here. So Rise of the Resistance. Um, have you written it? Do you like it? Do you like the boarding pass system? And do you find it confusing? Those are the questions for today that I have for you. Again, you can answer if you're not watching this currently live right now, if you're watching this later on, you can answer any of those questions in the comments below, and I will respond to every single comment. I've been um, actually going back and responding to comments from months old videos that I thought I responded to, but I did not. To be very much more apparent on responding to people's comments. So yes, please answer all those questions. Do you like Rise of the Resistance? Have you written it? Do you like the boarding pass system? Or are you gonna wait till the crowds die down, the boarding pass system potentially goes away, and it just turns into like a normal standby line with fast pass? Or are you not even just wait a little bit, the boarding pass is still there, but the virtual queue doesn't fill up until like an hour later, so 10 seconds after the park opens? Um, Very interesting questions. Again, I didn't get to write it when I was at Disneyland last time. I'm looking to write it this weekend at Disneyland with my fellow YouTuber, Christopher, Orange Goes 55. Sorry, guys, notifications came on my computer. I had to quickly exit out of them. But I'm looking to write it with Orange Go 55. Um, Sunday, but I was able to understand and get how the boarding process works last week when I went with my friend. We were there as on Main Street about 7:45 a.m. They actually opened the road drop a little early at 7:50 a.m. So I was able to get in front of Rise of the Resistance at 8 a.m. Pressed the join boarding group, got boarding group 77, while someone next to me got boarding group 16. So it's completely random if you get one at all, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of good as long as you get one. It's definitely worth experiencing. If you've seen all the videos and if you've seen just pictures, it's amazing. Something that's just never been constructed before. It's definitely something you want to see once for Rise of the Resistance here. I'm super excited to actually ride the ride myself and get a POV for all of you who, if you don't want spoilers, then do not watch that POV video coming. Hopefully next week, if everything goes well. But if you do like spoilers, or if you don't care, then Super excited to film the entire ride for you. Or if you don't want to get up at 8 in the, or 6 in the morning to be at park opening to get the whole virtual queue thing, if you do not want to do that whole process, then it's perfect. Come back to this channel. Again, subscribe to this channel. Come back next week for a full POV of the queue and the ride, should everything go well. So that's enough right now about the Rise of the Resistance. If you have any more questions or just statements or thoughts regarding the ride, please comment them down below. I will again let's get a nice discussion down below. I'll respond to every comment, and you guys respond to each other's comments too, if you are watching this video now or later. Moving on right here to the next topic, Secret Life of Pets. So as I've said in all my Secret Life of Pets videos, Secret Life Pets already was anticipated to open in spring 2020, and I thought they confirmed it a long time ago, to be honest. But I guess not, because yeah, Universal today confirmed it. And let's see if I can find the article here. Theme Park Insider. Theme Park Insider has the actual article. There we go. So I found it on Universal's streaming or social medias as well. But they just say they have like a short, cute little 10-second video that shows the pets and says spring opening. But the theme park insider has more details, so I'm gonna go ahead and read that for you right now. Let's go check it out. So, Single Life of Pets. This is on Theme Park Insider. I'll put the article. There you go. So if you want to read the full thing and see some concept art and pictures, please click on the link right there. Basically, what they're saying is Universal confirms the spring debut of Secret Life of Pets looks beautiful. I hopefully get to go to Universal to an update on that ride. But if you can look up saw my latest Universal update video from a couple of weeks ago. But here's the synopsis of the ride. So you'll be on Secret Life Pets off the leash is the official name, and the ride will cast visuals as stray puppies. And this is the very important part because the innovative ride will blend live dimensional animated characters with hyper realistic media and projection mapping to fully immerse guests in a bustling New York City landscape. Seated within the ride vehicles that resemble cardboard boxes reminiscent of where Kitty finds her first beloved Max as a puppy, guests will travel along a track towards the pet adoption event and ultimate happy ending forever homes. So, that whole paragraph just tells you a lot. One, there'll be animatronics, which is great. Two, um, hyper realistic media and hyper realistic media and projection mapping. Yep. Sounds a lot to me what they're doing with making minis runway railway with a 2.5D. This ride, Sequel the Pets, will not require any 3D glasses because of its hyper realistic media and projection mapping, which is basically yeah, the 2.5D term of making Maze Runaway Railway. And welcome to the two other people who are watching this now. Hello. Now the three other people, and there's four people watching. So hello, welcome. Um, as I discussed earlier, you can go back, but basically doing Wednesdays. Every Wednesday we'll be doing a live stream. Weekly Wednesdays, 6 topics, 5 minutes each. Feel free to comment questions or thoughts below, and I'll answer them immediately. But right now we're talking about Universal Studios Hollywood, how they confirmed the sequel for Pets attraction. And basically, this is going to be the Yoshi attraction. So everyone in Universal Studios Florida or any other Universal Studios park around the world that doesn't seem to be getting a sequel for Pets ride, they're getting the Yoshi attraction for their Nintendo World, and that's what our due to space limitations here at Hollywood. That's what our that's what our Yoshi ride is gonna be, which is I guess that's kinda cool because it's kinda unique. It offers a different IP, and it's gonna be placed right next to Illumination or Despicable Me and Minion Mayhem in that Super Silly Funland area. So, it really is gonna form like a kind of an can't say that word, can never say those words. Illumination Corner, which is kinda cool, like a Illumination Land, as I love color. They're actually renaming Baker Street to Pets Place, and There's even rumors that those facades of the old Baker Street facades on across the street are going the shops and stuff is gonna be closing down for potential so they Universal can raise the height building profile and just make it like again, make it out that side of New York Street too and make the facades match because right now the Secret Life of Pets building is much higher than those Baker Street and much newer. So it looks kind of jarring. So that'd be awesome if Universal, when this ride opens, they can go over there and kind of demolish that. They can demolish the whole thing. There's not really much in there. It's like a seating area, some bathrooms, and maybe a coffee shop or two. I'm not entirely sure, but there's definitely bathrooms and seating area, and that's also where the Horror Nights maze is every year. But Universal is pretty creative. They can use the tram depot for an extra Horror Nights space, or just go back down to 9 this coming year. No big deal, it's not that at least not to me, that's big. I much rather have a more complete and immersive environment than horn 10 HHN majors every year. So I'm super excited for this ride though, because again, if you're a Disney fan, especially on the West Coast and have no plans to go to Florida, and are excited for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, you should check out this ride at Universal Studios Hollywood at least for the potential technology of the a potential yeah, potential look of what the Mickey and Minnie's could look like when it comes here to Disneyland in 2022. Or, of course, you can watch POVs online in Florida. I'll be doing a POV and reaction of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway March 4th when it opens via Zoom screen sharing. So please, again, like and subscribe to my channel if you're looking forward to that. And again, not looking or can't make it to Florida, but would like to see what this ride is looking like. Alrighty, so that's about it for Secret Life of Pets. Basically, spring and theme park talk basically starts kind of now. Um, spring is truly like March, to June, March to June. But in theme park talk, winter is like December. Spring really starts like February, March, but February, and summer starts in May. Summer starts in May for theme parks. So I this ride again, the facades are done. I could expect this ride to be done, potentially be open, hopefully March. Always been saying March. I'm gonna still say March, maybe St. Patrick's Day, but I wouldn't it opens in February. But moving on to down the 5 freeway here, that's the main spine freeway in California for all of those who aren't watching or are not from California. And we are here with SeaWorld. SeaWorld San Diego, again, like I said in my last SeaWorld video, has been on a tear. SeaWorld with all of their parks, Orlando, and even the Busch Gardens parks are just constantly adding new rides and coasters, moving away from those animal shows, which is good stuff because again, because the Blackfish documentary, they received a lot of bad press, so the fact that they are moving away from those animal shows is great, and more coasters come to the parks. SeaWorld San Diego right now is building Emperor, the first or B&M's first dive coaster on the West Coast. It will be the tallest dive coaster on the West Coast as well, slightly edging out hang time over there at Knott's Berry Farm. B&M is building it very quickly. It is the track is at least 50% done. Right now, that includes the lift hill, the dive, the block break, the first drop, and the Emmelman section, which is that first inversion, kind of when it goes like zoom, that first swooping inversion for the ride. That is already being done. And it again, looking on track for a May opening, SeaWorld seems to like to open the rides in May. Electric Eel and SeaWorld San Diego opened in May as well. Tad Twister opened in May last year. So expect this ride, since it's almost done, to potentially be testing, and there's no rain forecast for a very long time, unfortunately. But I can expect this ride to potentially be testing by March, April, and with a May opening for sure. Rain or Shine, which is fantastic for SeaWorld fans. They are great at getting their rides out and about. Speaking of great getting the rides out and about, they're already about to start on the next one. SeaWorld for 2021 is planning a family launch coaster, um, which is coming from it's working with Intamin. And if you've been to SeaWorld San Antonio or know what Wave Breaker looks like at SeaWorld San Antonio, mm, it'll be a smaller version of that. So the California Coastal Commission, all around the state of California, except for certain areas, has set a 30-foot height limit along the coast. Areas that like downtown areas like downtown San Francisco, downtown San Diego, yeah, down San Diego, and even well, Santa Monica's there's a bluff and it's not really on the ocean, but those are exceptions. The rest of the coastline is a 30-foot height limit, which is why most coasters and rides at SeaWorld are 30 feet or lower, like Manta. Manta goes to a height of 30 feet, but has a 42-foot drop because it dives under the bridge, goes underground for a little bit, and comes back up. SeaWorld has four sites. That's right, just four sites that can go above 30 feet. Those sites are actually four new sites, I believe, because I remember they applied to the California Coastal Commission and San Diego City Planning Department to do sites within go higher than 30 feet, and they in the newest plan, they have 4 additional sites than currently. Obviously, the Bayside Sky Ride goes above 30 feet already. The Sky Tower goes above 30 feet. The new sites were Electric Eel, that was before that was this was approved right before the year before Electric Eel was under construction, just so this can be built. Um, we have this ride right now, Emperor as another site. Of course, Journey Atlantis goes above 30 feet, so that's another site. But I'm pretty sure it's 4 additional sites, not 4 total sites. If someone knows the whole situation down in San Diego, please comment below again. I'd love to be educated on that because I know that they have certain sites, but I'm just not entirely sure if it's 4 new sites or 4 different sites. But Emperor is one of those sites, and they go up to 153 feet. And this being a dive coaster is not gonna have, like, the typical underwater it has a water feature, and it usually goes underground. Don't think that's gonna be here, those 2 features gonna be there. It's like a mini dive coaster compared to the something like Valravn at SeaWorld or Cedar Point, which is humongous, or, the one in Canada's Wonderland, which is humongous as well. This is gonna be a mini dive coaster because they still can't go that high at SeaWorld San Diego because, again, the California Coastal Commission, uh, just does not allow it. But it should be super fun, and this new coaster will be, again, that 30-foot height limit, and it'll be like Wave Breaker, but 30 feet. It's gonna have 4 launches, I believe. It's a family quadruple launch coaster themed to the wild Arctic, and the whole coaster is gonna be centered in the wild Arctic section, plus extend out to the staging area, a construction staging area of the parking lot where Emperor right now. So that's why this coaster cannot begin construction until Emperor opens, most likely in May. But Wild Arctic is had its last ride January 10th, about 2 weeks ago, and it is closed now. So I can tell you probably some interior demolition, especially of the motion simulator vehicles that are being hauled out in preparation for the eventual construction of the coaster. They're probably doing demolition for a few months until the coaster opens. And until Emperor opens, then they can literally immediately, I wouldn't be surprised, like the week later, if they start doing construction for this new coaster and make an official announcement about it as well. So, SeaWorld San Diego is looking to really beef up its attractions roster and entertainment roster, and they sure have. Also, SeaWorld San Diego has a new park, the former Aquateca, is that how it's called? Is being transformed into a Sesame Place theme park, which is gonna be also a fully autistic certified theme park, and that is going to open this year as well. So SeaWorld has a lot of stuff going on. Aquatech is about 20 minutes or less from the actual main campus of SeaWorld. So it's nice. It's a water park mostly, but it's gonna be converted I think it's gonna have some water park elements, but it's gonna be converted mostly to a dry theme park with addition of 7 new rides, which would be awesome, especially for the little ones, as SeaWorld has little doesn't have that many rides in general, but it does have some little kiddie rides, but this will be a park for kids, which would be amazing, like a Legoland South. Even though Legoland's just 20 or so minutes away from this park. So that'll be really awesome. SeaWorld, again, doing great stuff. If you don't like SeaWorld, like I have some friends that don't like SeaWorld, no matter what they do because of Blackfish, I understand. I totally get it. But if you like coasters ever, at least you can try to acknowledge that SeaWorld is changing a little bit by focusing more on rides, particularly thrill rides, than more animal shows and orchid shows and stuff like that. So again, not good what they did, and I even went to when I went to SeaWorld, I saw some of the whales with the fins, like, to the side, and I know that means they're just not doing well, they're kinda sad, kinda lonely. They're really too big, they really shouldn't be in that contained area, they should be in the ocean. If they're sick, fine, but if the ones are better, they should the universe or SeaWorld should release them out to the ocean because they need a whole ocean. They're whales, they need a whole ocean to go ahead and swim. Uh, now we can make a box, but the big box just won't do it after a while. So I completely agree with them, and I wouldn't mind it even if they demolished the whole Orca Shamu Stadium and built an entire new land there, like a mix of kiddie rides and family rides and thrill rides and new show, or maybe why I'd say can't put a Sesame Street area, but put a make it more educational instead of actual, instead of having animals actually there. Um, make sure they go swim in the wild. So I understand if you don't like SeaWorld, but definitely, um, if you're on the fence, give it a try with these new rides coming to the park. All right, we have about I'm trying to make this about a half hour. Man, looks like might run out of time, but might go a little over. Right now we're at see Avengers Campus, West Coast Racers, and Knott's Berry Tales. Avengers Campus, though. I was at the Disneyland Resort last week, Sunday, and wow, it's the first time seeing Avengers Campus like in person in a very long time. Since the holiday season? Actually, no, before that, because I since June 1st, because that's the last time I actually went to California Adventure. The other 2 times my friends, or family just wanted to go to Disneyland for whatever reason. So, I haven't seen the Progress in Spider-Man attraction only through videos for, again, since June. That's over 6 months. It was awesome to see, and I have made a lovely Disneyland Resort update video that, no, I can link that down here too. Let's see. Let me go ahead and link that video down here. But it was a very nice video. So we got a whole bunch of stuff on the Avengers campus and Spider-Man attraction. I looked at both angles. Um, from the Guardians of the Galaxy side, and I saw the paving project going on there. They're repaving all the stones to that barcode-like color that they have going on in front of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're extending it almost to the Hyperion Theater. Um, and now we're going over to, and then from the Spider-Man attraction, they look pretty awesome too because they're installing some of the siding and they are installing some of they haven't installed the logo yet. They have the wood structures built and the logo, the antennas, and there's a whole bunch of metal on the top of the roof of the Spider-Man structure. If you can see that, you can see that update for potential show space and such. The crane for the stunt animatronic is going to be so cool. It's already done. But the Spider-Man stunt show that hopefully doesn't get cut like the stuff in Galaxy's Edge. But the Spider-Man stunt show will hopefully be super, super cool. The stunt animatronic is looking to launch from that section and kinda loop on the crane, kinda like a type of situation. Terrible hand motions. Hand motions always look better, like, in my head than in person, so sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, it's kinda like a loop, like a roller coaster loop. Um, kinda like a roller coaster loop. By the way, everyone, this is Go with Kel, um, who is here. Definitely go check out his channel. He has lots of live streams and can meet so many great people on his channels. He's doing a giveaway actually um every single day in January. Well, it's kind of stopped for a little bit, but he's still doing a giveaway. Definitely go subscribe to his channel and click the notification bell for live streams because has some great Disney gifts. A cast member gave him a whole bunch of gifts, and he is giving them away. He puts you on a list, calls a number, and if you win, you win, which is great. And once you're on the list once, you're on it for the whole month, which is great. And awesome. There's routinely like 20 people in his streams at one time, and they're all great people. And especially if you're a small YouTuber looking to grow, those are some great people to talk to. So again, check out Go with Kelly. He's heading out for dinner right now, but he's also very active on Twitter as well. But back to the Spider-Man attraction, looks like it's really shaping up to be very nice. I feel like the interior is done, and I feel like they're just working on the outside right now, which is awesome. There's the cast member building right behind the Luigi is going up really rapidly now. It should be done within a few weeks, I would think, or at least within a couple of months, I would think. And there's some poles like acting as a barrier. They're trying to build a barrier between cars, the entrance to Cars Land and the entrance to Marvel Land or Avengers Campus. So they're starting to work on that now. So it's really starting to come together for this summer opening. I still think they can take it in June or July. A lot of people are saying August, but I'm gonna still put out June or July because they're almost done. They got the shells of all the buildings. They're almost done. They're really working on the Avengers HQ building, which will be a meet and greet and another show space for it'll be a show space for they show Captain America and they show a Black Widow on the concept art. So I guess the Avengers will be doing training there. Plus the Quinjet will be parked there, which would be awesome to see in person. I hope just like on Galaxy's Edge, the Quinjet like makes noises of rising and falling, or like going up and taking off and landing. That's super cool. Add some nice um, ambiance and nice kinetic energy to the land because it's another gonna be one of those indoor lands. But there'll be a Doctor Strange show, which will be over in that area by the main plaza, and that's looking to be nice too, right by the Spider-Man the WE Web gift shop. That should add some kinetic energy to the land um when it's going, which would be good. And hopefully they'll have some music and just some walk around characters that my thought is obviously they'll move all the meet and greets they have currently in Hollywood, which is Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Black Widow, Spider-Man, and Captain America. All of those, and hopefully even more, like Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy probably meet out in front of Guardians of the Galaxy because that's part of the land. But everyone else hopefully me meet inside the land, and hopefully it'll just be walk around characters. Hey, how are you? B and the girls, go check out their channel as well. They're fantastic. Um, and they do some good stuff. So go subscribe to their channel as well. But yes, hopefully all the Marvel characters will be back. And hopefully though again, not just meet and greets, but they will be just walking around like almost as if they're in the campus. Like they're in the campus and they're walking around and you're just there walking to like the droids were supposed to be at Galaxy's Edge. Like, you're supposed to be roaming droids, like, you're in their village type of thing. That immersiveness is really important. So hopefully Disney doesn't cut the budget like they did for Galaxy's Edge, and they put entertainment in Marvel Land, which is opening summer 2020. Everyone over there in Disney World, comment below, are you jealous that we're getting in Marvel Land? Because, I mean, you're getting cosmic rerun, which is pretty awesome, and a meet and greet, which is pretty awesome. But do you want a whole Marvel Land? Do you wish Disney Universal would work out those theme park rights? Um, a lot of people are saying swap the Simpsons. Yeah, swap the Simpsons, and we get full control of Marvel. Um, so what do you guys think? You guys over on the East Coast think Universal swap Simpsons with or Disney should give Universal Simpsons since they have Simpsons Land already, and then do the whole Marvel Simpsons swap so you guys can get Marvel Land? Or are you guys getting too much stuff already? Because Disney World is getting a lot of stuff, including Mickey and Minnie's in March. But and they have a lot more stuff planned, especially for Epcot that they didn't announce because it's part of the phase two. But Epcot fans, you have a lot of stuff coming for you, even after all this great stuff, the new show and the Ratatouille. So maybe they'll do the theme park Marvel switch after the current wave of Walt Disney World construction is done. And being the girls, yes, you're excited to check out Marvel Land in September. Me too. I'm gonna try to be at the media event or try to definitely be there opening week or weekend. Um, as again, it's only for those of you who don't know, Disneyland is only an hour with traffic away from me, 45 minutes without traffic away from me. So I frequent it pretty often. Yeah. But I'm super excited for Marvel Land, and I really have low expectations for the Spider-Man ride, but uh I have I have low expectations for the Spider-Man ride, but that's actually should be a good thing because hopefully Disney will blow me away, or at least I'll be coming out saying, "Wow, that was much better than I expected." Especially if the Spider-Man the concept art is a full A1000 series, automatic audio animatronic. Then at least the pre-show will be pretty cool. But what are you guys think? Are you guys excited for Marvel Land? Comment your thoughts below. And are you gonna wait out till Avengers e-ticket? Are you more excited for that, or do you just not care about Marvel at all? And the real question, and I'll ask this again when it opens, Marvel Land or Star Wars Land? Which one's better? Even after Rise of the Resistance is open. And all right, my bad. Two more topics. Like I said, it's over 30 minutes, but I do want to talk about these two more topics: West Coast Racers and Knott's Berry Tales, especially the second one, because a lot of people um are excited for Knott's Berry Tales to come back. And they did not like Voyage to the Iron Reef. But West Coast Racers is open at Six Flags Magic Mountain. If anyone, um, if anyone checks that out, Six Flags Magic Mountain is a park here in Los Angeles. I mean, technically LA County, it's in Santa Clarita, but it's not too far away from anything. It's about 30 minutes from Universal, 30 minutes from me, 40 minutes from downtown LA, and about an hour to an hour and a half of Disneyland. If you like the rides and stuff, it is the Go Capital of the World, 19 roller coasters, and has let's see, 19 roller coasters, and it is Six Flags' largest park and the largest in the chain, and also most attended. It's switched to 365-day operation, and they're looking to build a Six Flags hotel over there, so it's pretty popular. Horribly maintained, in my opinion, but as all Six Flags parks, except maybe Six Flags Fiesta Texas. I checked on Theme Park Obsessions um, um, Theme Park Obsessions video, and went ahead and Dylan visited Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So that may be a Six Flags park that is well themed and not and maintained well. But Six Flags Magic Mountain, I wish was better maintained. But it's okay because they still have some great coasters if you love it. West Coast Racers is the world's first quadruple dueling roller coaster and a brand new area called the Underground, and it looks great because it's freshly painted. They replaced Cyclone Bay, which is kind of dreary and had the worst bathrooms in the park. They're really falling apart the doors, but they demolished bathrooms, built a whole new bathroom complex, which is great. So it's probably the nicest. I haven't been there yet, But it's probably the nicest bathrooms in the park, which is much needed. Six Flags definitely needs to change its image and has been for the past few years, but getting more themed areas, at least at Magic Mountain, which is good. I wish I can go even more. Then we have the dark ride, the Justice League Battle for Metropolis, which is a pretty decent dark ride, especially for Six Flags, like on the level of like Knott's Berry Farm or something. It's pretty good. But comment below, have you guys ridden West Coast Racers? West Coast Racers? Do you know what West Coast Racers is? Do you want to come out to visit West Coast, ride West Coast Racers? Do you not like roller coasters? Do you like roller coasters? Comment your thoughts below. I'd like to know what your favorite element also on West Coast Racers is, as a lot of people like the high five element at the beginning of the first and third launches. Um, but like I said, I haven't been on it yet, but I will definitely be looking to go to Six Flags soon to check it out. So West Coast Racers, definitely let me know. And also, what do you think Six Flags 20th Coaster will be? That was supposed to be Six Flags 20th Coaster, but Green Lantern got demolished, of course, and moved to La Ronde in Canada, Six Flags La Ronde in Canada. So a lot of people are speculating Tidal Wave will be going away, and that Green Lantern and Tidal Wave plot will be for a new coaster, maybe a Mac power launch coaster, like something like Aquaman that Six Flags Fiesta Texas is getting, or over Texas. I wouldn't mind. It's a coaster and a water ride that definitely replaces that, again, ugly, disgusting tidal wave. It's not very well maintained. It's a perfect example of Six Flags not maintaining their rides. Tidal wave is utterly disgusting. Like, when I say utterly disgusting, I mean you sit in the boats and they the boats smell, and not just the dirty water. I mean they smell like the. I almost worry if there's mold on the boat. I mean, and then you look at it, it's just rusty. It's just not very well maintained. Same thing with Jetstream. Jetstream's better, but it's just not maintained. All it takes is Six Guys to put some paint on the thing. That's it, paint. But they Six Flags spend some money on shiny new coasters, and they maintain those, but they just don't maintain their other rides, which is quite sad because it has so much potential to be a really good park, really well themed and immersive park. Um, but and also if they maintain their coasters, they wouldn't have to tear them down every like few years. Like Viper's still standing. But a lot of people say it's rough, but if they just maintain it, just retrack it or something, it just looks rusty. The Viper Station. I was on for Viper with my cousins when I went, or with my brothers when I went in August, and the Viper Station had cobwebs all over the station had cobwebs. And my brother and I joked, "Oh, this is part of the theming because it's in the desert landscape area and it's a viper, like a snake. So, if it's a theme, so I have to clean it." But that's ridiculous. Um, you shouldn't have cobwebs in your station. And thank you, being the girls, for coming in. Um, have a nice evening and be here next Wednesday for the next live stream. But anyway, yeah, back to West Coast Station. The West Coast Stations area looks very beautiful. Hopefully, it stays very beautiful, and hopefully, add some more trees because it's also something Six Flags is not good at is maintaining their shade. They don't put any trees anywhere except for the River Rapids Tatsu area. Aside that, there's no other trees anywhere, so it's horribly and it's 110 degrees. And I used to work there. I used to be, park services, so I was sweeping around at Six Flags, and the sun's beaming in my head. I quit after like a couple months. I couldn't take it anymore. It's too hot in Valencia for no shade. And our last subject for the day, Knott's Berry Tales. Knott's Berry Tales, something everyone was very happy to see go. One of my highest viewed videos is the Knott's 2020 rumor and the Knott's Berry Tales announcement were one of my highest viewed videos. Everyone's so excited for this ride to come back. A little bit disappointing. They are a little bit disappointed that it's going to be screens mostly, but they understand that it needs to be adapted and updated to the time. So they're just mostly excited to see Voyage to the Iron Reef, which I've never been on. Go away. But if it was that bad, I'm glad. I guess I've never been on it. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I've never been on it. But which I believe is going away. It was closed already, closed January 8th. And the new ride, again, now it's pretty good at opening things in May as well. Hang Time opened in May. Calico River Rapids opened in May, and this is just another retheme, so this should be opening in May as well for around the Memorial Day time. So that should be super, super exciting. I'll be looking to check that out this coming month. I'll try to get to all the theme parks and ride all the new rides this year as well. I'm already late. I already missed West Coast Racers so far and Rise of the Resistance, but I'm looking um, to really be there, especially since Universal is the closest theme park to me. I'm looking to be there for Secret Life of Pets this spring, and then Knott's Berry Farm a little later, and then Avengers Campus, and then Emperor, then Avengers Campus. But I did Twitter, but what is your favorite ride? Well, most anticipated ride. It doesn't have to be in Southern California. But it doesn't have to be in Southern California, but it can be in your hometown or it can be in another country even. Um, Comment below your favorite ride and most anticipated attraction coming in 2020, or it could be even a show. It could be Epcot's Harmonious show coming later this year. Comment below if you've been on any of the things we talked about. Have any questions about any of the things we talked about. Um, and I'll be answering your questions again. You can watch this live stream later on, and I'll be answering questions and comments all night long and all week long from this live stream. So thank you for joining the live stream of my first of the weekly Wednesdays. Tune in for next Wednesday's live stream. We'll talk about 6 new theme park topics because there's so much theme park news every single week. It's almost hard to make a video about it, so that's why I decided to kind of sum everything up in this live stream as well as make video about it. I'll make a whole video about Universal's thing coming out. That should be coming out tomorrow. I'll make the video tonight. But thank you so much for joining. So like this video. Thank you to the 4 people that already did. But like this video if you're watching it later. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more theme park updates. Let's try to get to that 600 mark and move on up. I'll be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. 2 theme park tickets. 2 free theme park tickets to any theme park of your choice. And want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So let's get there. Because I know everyone last time I did that giveaway, a lot of people subscribed, a lot of people liked it, and people were asking when I'm gonna do it again. So that's when I'm gonna do it again. When I get to 1,000, or sorry, 900 subscribers to encourage that final push to 1,000. So 900 subscribers, 2 theme park tickets coming your way. If you encourage your theme park friends or people who like theme parks to subscribe and watch the videos, there'll be great videos coming up. Rise of Resistance, more SeaWorld stuff. Something from Busch Gardens Williamsburg announced their 2021 coaster. I have site plans for you and concept art from Behind the Thrills. That video will be coming out later this week. Lots of great content coming. I'm so excited to share it with all of you. Plus a Universal Studios update, another Disneyland update with Snow White under a big refurb, and Haunted Mansion, and a whole bunch of other stuff under refurb this weekend with Rise of the Risen. So have a great day. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.